teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but they take it into the end zone. They're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play looking to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and a quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Larson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They bring it down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down after 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Receiver around pre-snap. Gonna run it. It's Young. Gonna try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Here's the second down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And on the carry, he's heading left.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial third down play right here. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
4 down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And they'll kick it away here. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Second down after the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his back. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw. Been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Linebackers making some adjustments now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, he makes the catch! Tackle made after a big gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Caught in the backfield. It's Wood. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He pulls in the catch. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A breakaway for the defense.
He's bringing it back.
Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Handoff from the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summaries. We've got a good one in our hands, which you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
First down, looking for more now. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Scrambling and throwing it deep. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second down after the incompletion. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Larson. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the right here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? He has first down yardage at the 46.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the first down on this 3rd and short, see what you can do from here.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion, bringing pressure, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The receiver grabs it. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the 1st. It's 4th down.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. He does a nice job of breaking one tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the 1st down.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Back to throw again. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pop over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's a quick shovel pass. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On the run, it's Young. Jukes to get free. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Same tailback, another carry. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can hopefully close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The tight end has got it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it's fielded. Berterno trying to create good field position here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On the ground, it's Young. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Fires it on the move. It's the tight end who grabs it. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. It's Stewart. He steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but costs the offense 5 yards of field position. And the Michigan offense back out on the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Look out, room to run here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And the Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
He keeps it on the design run. He's got room to run. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Breaks an open space. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. The offense was fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
The Wolverines are going to keep this drive rolling. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Switch it up, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Going to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. Running open downfield. Now here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. The runner takes off to his right. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot. The coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. Some turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Hands off to the left. Breaks into the clear. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
second down here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Picks up the first, looking for more. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Wolverines looking to run some tempo here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Buying time now, rolling to his left. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to their final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Receiver in motion now. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. He escapes the pocket. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They've reclaimed the lead with that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Wow, you talking about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a deep shot to the right. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. They finally get it down, but a big play to the 46.
Because I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him, an easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
Blood down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Give it to the back again. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Man, Chris, this throw does give them the lead. And what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them the lead here late in this game.
Going after, not quite through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Using his legs, it's Young. As the first down is still going. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up for the first down. The running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The game makes it second and medium. Going to hand this off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Hey, this defense doing a good job all game long and not giving up many yards after the catch. Now working with this lead, trying to preserve it. Good job of keeping their eyes up and bringing this receiver down. Gave up some yards, but nothing big to try to hold on to this lead.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Movement here from the tight end. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Touchdown, Michigan. They take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Out there to start a new drive in the 21. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Contact as he let the ball go.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Caught near the sticks. It's Larson. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for a late deep throw. And he's got it for a huge gain. Brought down at the 30.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? It's an out route, the catch made. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second down play coming up. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And with 3 seconds to go, this field goal will send us to overtime. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And the game is now tied. So here comes our first play of overtime. And the running back takes the handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback rolling to his right now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out and keep him to a short gain.
Looking for some space. It's Young. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. Sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they jump back in front.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. Tight end goes in motion. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Now the defense will spend a timeout. No room for mental errors on that side here in overtime. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Larson. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Larson. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So 1st and goal here. Can they punch it in and win the football game? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. Trying to get the throw off. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the single back takes the handoff. And the softener able to bring him down quickly. So buckle up here. It's 3rd and goal with a chance to punch it in and win the game right now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this has been tough to watch. So disappointing. They just can't punch it in. They're that close on 3rd down, and the offensive line gets dominated at the line of scrimmage, and you tackle behind the line. Oh, my gosh. Chris, the question is, are they going to go for it here on 4th down, or are they just going to take the points?
And it's good. A pressure field goal to stay in the game and force another OT.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Wood. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
So the offense now will set up first and goal here in double overtime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Aiming for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a gap. It's Young. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space. space, trying to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third and long in obvious four-down territory. They'd love to at least get a chunk of it here. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So here we have a challenging fourth down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a first down. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They'll try the ground game here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lucky for the junior quarterback, that didn't get picked off.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So it all comes down to this fourth down and short. If they don't get it, it's game over. Press coverage now from the secondary. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.